Well, testing a primary component for health officials investigating COVID-19 cases. But would testing change should we encounter a case of that new strain of the virus now making the rounds globally? Jiminy DeSwain went to the National Reference Laboratory for answers.
The National Reference Laboratory is responsible for COVID-19 testing from public health facilities, and with all eyes on this new mutant strain of the virus, Director Dr. Indira Martin explained the testing process to us and what technicians would look for.
Currently, none of our local tests actually detect the virus using that gene. But globally speaking, there are a number of tests that do use the S gene. And we have to consider that because this virus, as you said, the virus is mutating. And because of that, we do have to consider whether those mutations might impact our testing in these other regions of the viral genome.
She listed the genetic areas currently examined for testing.
All of the tests that we do in the Bahamas are directed against basically 3 different regions of the SARS-CoV-2 viral genome. The first region would be the N gene or nucleocapsid gene. And the second one would be the envelope gene or E gene. And the third one is ORF or open reading frame. Now, the mutations that are arising in this new strain are actually occurring in the spike protein or the S gene of the virus.
Now, the gold COVID-19 testing standard is the RT-PCR test, but here's what would happen if lab officials encounter something specific.
In order to detect whether we have that particular strain circulating, we actually would have to do another test called genomic sequencing. And currently, we don't have that capacity in country, although it's something we are looking at bringing on board in light of all of this. And so what we're going to do via the international health mechanisms is we refer these samples for genomic sequences to reference labs internationally.
Now, Dr. Martin was also asked about the test pilot of saliva samples in asymptomatic persons. However, due to the reduced numbers in COVID cases, she said it was postponed at this time. Jiminy DeSwain, ZNS Network News.